Hello class, this is Randolph Scott. I am presenting the standards project for our technology applications course. The accrediting body in which I'm choosing to focus on is CAEP, CAPE, Council for the Accreditation of Educator Preparation. CAPE sees the scope of its work is the accreditation of educator preparation providers, having programs leading to certification, licensure, bachelor's, master's, post-baccalaureate, and doctoral degrees in the United States and internationally. In other words, CAPE is the accrediting organization of colleges of education like ours and any institution that teaches teachers how to teach. I thought this was interesting because if you take a look at the ETSU website for the Claudius G. Klimmer College of Education, you'll see that the first accrediting body listed here is CAEP, Council for Accreditation of Educator Preparation. A little bit of history on this organization. CAPE originally was two different organizations, NCATE, National Council for Accreditors of Teacher Education, and TEAC, Teacher Education Accreditation Council. These two organizations merged just a few years ago, and now CAPE is the sole accreditor for education professionals, or actually education preparation programs. So looking back at the CAPE website here, we can see that they have issued 5 standards for judging the worthiness of a program. Standard 1, content and pedagogical knowledge. Standard 2, clinical partnerships and practice. Standard 3, candidate quality, recruitment and selectivity. Standard 4, program impact. Standard 5, provider quality, continuous improvement, and capacity. You will notice that technology is not listed as one of these 5 standards. Instead, what CAPE has chosen to do is to interpolate technological requirements within the first 3 standards. So let's take a look at the first standard, which is what we're looking at right here. Content and pedagogical knowledge. So CAPE requires that providers, and by providers they mean colleges of education like ours, providers ensure that candidates model and apply technology standards as they design, implement, and assess learning experiences to engage students and improve learning and enrich professional practice. In other words, providers must ensure that candidates are modeling and applying technology standards as they attempt to educate their students. Moving on to Standard 2, partners. This is about clinical preparation, clinical partnerships and practice, so field experience for teachers. Partners co-construct mutually beneficial primary through 12 school and community arrangements, including technology-based collaborations for clinical preparation, and share responsibility for continuous improvement of candidate preparation. So in other words, partners must use technology-based collaborations. Also, clinical educators, in collaboration with their partners, providers, again that would be a college of education for example, use multiple indicators and appropriate technology-based applications to establish, maintain, and refine criteria for selection, professional development, performance evaluation, continuous improvement, and retention of clinical educators in all clinical placement settings. So technology-based applications are necessary in clinical placement settings. Standard 3. This pertains to candidate quality, recruitment, and selectivity. In this case, selectivity during preparation. Providers present multiple forms of evidence to indicate candidates developing content knowledge, pedagogical content knowledge, pedagogical skills, and the integration of technology in all of these domains. So technology is absolutely necessary. I hope that you've enjoyed this presentation on CAEP. This is Randolph Scott signing off.